Hi, my name's Beth, and I'm going to be talking to you about the first stage of labour. The first stage can be broken down into the latent phase and the active phase. The latent phase is the early part of your labour and can consist of irregular contractions that can come and go. These contractions can settle down for long periods of time, enabling you to get some rest in between. It might feel like you were experiencing period-like pain or backache to begin with, and usually that means that changes are starting to happen to your body. The cervix, or womb, is like a long tube and is around 2 to 3 centimetres long. And during these early stages of labour, it begins to shorten and go from being thick to paper thin, and this is known as effacement. The latent phase refers to the period of effacement and dilatation from 0 to 4 centimetres, and you are fully dilated when you reach 10 centimetres. The latent phase can take a few days, particularly for first-time mothers. As the contractions slowly start to build up, becoming more regular and more painful as the cervix begins to stretch and open up to 4 centimetres. For women who've had a baby before, this phase can be much quicker, lasting around 6 hours or less. You will hear the phrase tightenings, which refers to mild contractions of the uterus that you begin to experience as you start in labour. They are infrequent to begin with, occurring around every 20 minutes and lasting 20 seconds during the latent phase. You will begin to feel these contractions at the top of your uterus or womb, and they spread out almost like a wave across your uterus and slowly becoming stronger. These muscles contract but do not completely relax after each contraction, resulting in the cervix being gently pulled upwards, which makes it dilate. At the same time, the contractions slowly push the baby down the pelvis, and the pressure of the baby's head against the cervix encourages your body to release more oxytocin. Oxytocin is a hormone produced by the brain as well as the placenta and membrane surrounding your baby, and it helps your labour progress. Its production is inhibited by stress, which is why it's important to remain as calm as possible throughout your labour, taking time to remember that you are in control. The latent phase is followed by the active phase of the first stage of labour, which is more intense and normally shorter than the latent phase. You will hear staff refer to established labour, and this is what they mean. The active first stage of labour is when the cervix opens from 4 to 10 centimetres to allow the baby to pass through the birth canal. You can read more about the active phase, tips and advice for the first stage of labour, and pain relief in the latent phase on our website. Remember, if you have any concerns, for example if you're unsure whether you're in labour, your baby's movements have changed, or you think your waters are broken, you can always speak to your midwife using the contact number on your green notes.